Good morning, students. Today we are discuss about magnetic storage devices, that is hard disks. First, we discuss about hard disk. A hard disk includes one or more platters mounted on a central spindle like a stack of rigged disks. Each platter is covered with a magnetic coating and the entire unit of encased in a sealed chamber. Unlike diskettes where the disk and drive is separate, the hard disk and drive are a single unit. It includes the hard disk, the motor of the spins of platters, and a set of read or write heads. Because you cannot remove the disk from its drive unless it is removable hard disk. The terms hard disk and hard drive are used interchangeably. Once again I repeat, a hard disk includes one or more platters mounted on a central spindle like a stack of rigged diskettes. Each platter is covered with the magnetic coating and the entire unit is encased in a sealed chamber. The smallest hard disk available today can store several hundred megabytes. The smallest hard disk available today can store several hundred megabytes. The largest store 200 GB or even more. Most entry-level consumer PCs now come with hard disk of at least 40 GB hard disk, but minimum capacities are continually increasing. The hard disks found in most PCs spin at a speed of 3600, 7200 or 10,000 revolution per minute RPM. The hard disk founded in most PCs spin at a speed of 3600 or 7200 or 10,000 revolution per minute RPM. Very high performance disk found in workstations and servers can spin as fast 15,000 revolution per minute RPM. The speed at which the disk spins is major factor in its overall performance. The hard disk's high rotational speed allows more data to be recorded on the disk surface. This is because a faster spinning disk can use smaller magnetic charges to make current flow through the read or write head. The drive's heads also can use lower intensity current to record data on the disk. Hard disk pack data more closely together than floppy disk can, but they also hold more data because they include multiple platters. To the computer system, this configuration means that the disk has more than two slides. Sides 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Larger capacity hard disk may use 12 or more platters. Like diskettes, hard disks generally store 512 bytes of data in a sector, but hard disk can have more sectors per track 54 or 63 or even more sectors per track are not uncommon. Removable high capacity magnetic discs. Next, removable high capacity magnetic discs. Removable high capacity discs and drivers combine the speed and capacity of a hard disk with the probability of a diskette. A wide variety of drivers fall into this category, and each device works with its own unique storage medium. There are basically two types of removable high capacity magnetic disks. High capacity floppy disks. Many computer makers now offer built-in high capacity floppy disks. High capacity floppy disk drivers, in addition to standard diskette drive, you can easily add high capacity floppy disk drive to a system that does not already have one. These drivers use disks that are about the same size as 3.5-inch diskette but have a much greater capacity than a standard diskette. The most commonly used high capacity floppy disk system is the zip drive and disks made by Immoga Corporation. Zip disks come in capacities ranging from 100 megabytes to 750 megabytes. Hot swappable hard disks. Hot swappable hard disks at the high end in terms of price and performance are hot swappable hard disks, also called removable hard disks. These disks are sometimes used on high end workstations or servers that require large amounts of storage. They allow the user to remove a hard disk and insert another while the computer is still running. Hot swappable hard disks are like removable versions of normal hard disks. The removal box includes the disk, drive, and read or write heads in a sealed container. Next, we discuss about tape drivers. Tape drivers read and write data to the surface of a tape the same way an audio cassette recorder does. The difference is that a computer tape drive writes digital data rather than analog data. A discrete ones and zeros rather than finally graduated signals created by sounds in a audio recorder. Tape storage is best used for data that you do not use often, such as backup copies of your hard disk contents. Business use tape drivers for this purpose because they are inexpensive, reliable, and high capacity as high as 200 GB and greater. Keep your backups safe. Be sure to keep your disks or tapes in a safe place. Experts suggest keeping them somewhere away from the computer. If your computer is damaged or stolen, your backups will not suffer the same fate. Some organizations routinely ship their media to a distant location, such as home or office, to a distant commercial warehouse, or store them in whether the fireproof wallets. Home users may want to keep their backups in fireproof box. Complaints of keep there or more full sets of backups, that is 10 or 3 or more full, all at different sites. Tapes, however, are slow when it comes to accessing data. Because a tape is long strip of magnetic material, the tape drive has to write data to it serially, one byte after another. To find a piece of data on a tape, the drive must scan through all the data in sequence until it finds the right time. For this reason, tape drivers are often called sequentially access devices. They locate data much more slowly than a random access storage device such as hard disk. Next, we discuss optical storage devices. Optical storage devices, most popular alternatives to magnetic storage system, or optical systems including CD-ROM, DVD-ROM, and their variations. These devices fall into the category of optical storage because they store data on a reflective surface, so it can be read by a beam of laser light. A laser uses a concatenated narrow beam of light focused and directed with lens, prisms, and mirrors. CD-ROM. The familiar audio compact disc is popular medium for storing music. In the computer world, however, the medium is called compact disc read only memory, CD-ROM. ROM. CD-ROM uses the same technology used to produce music CDs. If your computer has a CD-ROM drive, a sound card, and speaker, you can play audio CDs on your PC. A CD-ROM drive reads digital data from a spinning disk by focusing a laser on the disk surface. Some areas of the disk reflect the laser light into the sensor, and other areas sector of light. A spot that reflects the laser beam into the sensor is encrypted as 1, and the absence of a reflection is interpreted as 0. Data is laid out of on a CD-ROM disk in long continuous spiral. Data is stored in the form of lands, which are flat areas on the metal surface, and pits, which are depressions or hollows. A land reflects the laser light into sensor, indicating a data bit of 1, and a pit scatters the light, indicating a data bit of 0. A standard compact disk can store 650 megabyte of data or about 7 audio. A newer generation of compact disk, however, can hold 700 megabytes of data or 80 minutes of audio. Compared to hard disk drivers, CD-ROM drivers are slow. One reason has to do with the changing rotational speed of the disk. Like a track on a magnetic disk, the track of optical disk is split into sectors. However, the sectors laid out differently than they are on magnetic disks. The sectors near of middle of CD wrap further around the disk than those near the edge. For the drive to read each sector in the same amount of time, it must spin the disk faster when reading sectors near the middle or slower when reading sectors near the edge. Changing the speed of rotation takes time enough to seriously impair to overall performance of the CD-ROM drive. The first CD-ROM drivers could read data at 150 kbps, kilobytes per second, and were known as single speed drivers. Today's CD-ROM drivers speed is expressed as multiple of original driver speed, 2x, 4x, 8x, and so on. A 2x drive reads the data at rate of 300 kbps. At the time of this book was published, the fastest available CD-ROM driver was listed a speed of 75x. It could read data at a rate of 11,250 kbps. This is the CD-ROM. CD-ROM takes the capacity of 700 megabytes or 80 minutes of data. Data can store it in sectors. And next we discuss about DVD. DVD means digital versatile disc. DVD-ROM. Many of today's new PC feature a built-in digital video disc or read-only memory. DVD-ROM drive rather than a standard CD-ROM drive. DVD-ROM is high density medium capable of storing a full length of movie on a single disc the size of CD. DVD-ROM achieves such as high storage capacities by using both sides of disk and special data compression technologies and by using extremely small tracks for storing data. Standard compact disk store data on only one side of the disk. The latest generation of DVD-ROM disk actually uses layers of data tracks, effectively doubling their capacity. The device's laser beam can read data from the first layer and then look through the read data from the second layer. DVDs look like CDs. DVD-ROM drives can play ordinary CD-ROM discs. A slightly different player, the DVD movie player, connects to your television and plays movies like VCR. The DVD movie player also will play audio CDs as well as many types of data CDs such as home recorded audio discs, video CDs and others. Since each side of standard DVD-ROM disc can hold 1.7 GB, these discs can contain as much as 9.4 GB of data. Dual layer DVD-ROM disc can hold 17 GB of data. CDR. CDR means recordable optical technologies. The latest innovations in consumer grade optical technologies allow home users to create their own DVDs or own CDs filled with audio and video, music or computer data. Here are some popular writable CD and DVD technologies. CDR, CD recordable. A CD recordable drive allows you to create your own data or audio disc that can be read by most CD-ROM drivers. Most CD or disc can be played in audio CD players. After information has been written to a part of the special recordable disc called CD or disc, that information cannot be changed. With most CD or drivers, you can continue to record information to other parts of the disc until it is full. That is CD-R. CD-RW. CD rewritable. Using a CD rewritable drive, you can write data onto special rewritable compact discs called CD-RW discs. Then overwrite it with new data. In other words, you can change the contents of a CD-RW disc in the same manner as a floppy disk. CD-RW discs have the same capacity as standard compact discs, and most can be rewritten up to 100 times. CD-RW disc, however, will not play on every CD-ROM drive and most CD RW disks cannot store audio data. Photo CD. Kodak developed the photo CD system to store digitized photographs on recordable compact discs. Many film developing stores have photo CD drivers that can record your photos on CDs. You can then put the photo CD in your computer's CD-ROM drive, assuming that it supports photo CD and most to do, and view the images on your computers as you also can paste them into other documents with a photo CD. You can continue to add images until the disk is full. After an image have been written to the disk, however, it cannot be erased or changed. DVD recordable. DVD are recordable after PC makes begin adding DVD ROM drivers to computers. It did not take long for user demand to build for a recordable DVD system. The first to emerge is called DVD recordable. Like CDR, a DVD-R system lets you record data on to a special recordable digital video disc using a special drive. Once you record data on a DVD-R, you cannot change it. DVD RAM, the newest optical technology to reach consumers. DVD RAM drivers let you record, erase, and re-record data on a special disk. Using video editing software, you can record your own digitized videos on DVD RAM disk, then play them back in any DVD player. DVD RAM drivers can read DVDs, DVD recordable discs, CD record discs, CD recordable writable discs, and standard CDs. DVD RAM, the newest optical technology to reach consumers. DVD RAM drivers let you record, erase, and record data on a special disk. Solid state storage devices. Solid state storage devices are unique among today's storage devices because they do not use disks or tapes and have no moving parts. Solid state storage is neither magnetic nor optical. Instead of it relies on integrated circuits to hold data. Some solid state storage devices are non-volatile, meaning they can retain their data even when the system's power is turned off. Others are volatile, meaning they require a constant supply of electricity or they will lose their data. The device is volatile volatility depends on the type of memory circuits it uses. Byte for byte, standard magnetic or optical storage is less expensive and more reliable than solid state storage. However, solid state storage devices have a big advantage over standard storage devices: speed. Memory devices can move data in much less time than any mechanical storage devices. This is because solid state devices have no moving parts, and because they already store data electronically. Unlike standard devices, solid state devices do not need to move a head or sensor to find data or to convert it from magnetic or optical form into electronic form. Flash memory. As you learned in previous chapter, flash memory is special type of memory chip that combines the best feature of RAM, RAM and ROM. Like RAM, flash memory lets a user or program access data randomly. Also like RAM, flash memory lets you overwrite any or all of its contents at any time. Like ROM, read only memory, flash memory is non-volatile, so data is retained even when power is off. Flash memory is a special type of memory chip that combines the best feature of RAM or ROM. Like RAM, flash memory lets user or program access data randomly. Also like RAM, flash memory lets you overwrite any or all of its contents at any time. Like ROM, flash memory has many uses. For example, it is commonly used in digital cameras and multimedia players such as MP3 players. A new type of storage device for PCs called flash memory drive is about the size of car key. In fact, many users carry a flash memory drive on their keychain. These tiny devices usually connect to a computer's USB or FireWire port and can store 256 MB or more of data. Solid state disks. A solid state disk SSD is not a disk at all. Rather, this device uses very fast memory chips such as synchronous dynamic RAM, HDRAM. HDRAM to store data. HDRAM is much faster than standard RAM. Large scale SSD solid state disk systems can store a terabyte or more of data. A solid state disk may be a standing unit that connects to a server computer or card that plugs into one of the server's expansion slots. A solid state disk SSD are gaining popularity among large organizations which need instant access to constantly changing data. As mentioned already, solid state storage devices allow much faster access to data even while that data is being viewed and updated by other users. For this reason, SSDs are used primarily for encrypted enterprise level network storage to make data available to a large number of users at any time. The biggest drawback of RAM based SSDs is volatility. RAM circuits need constant power to store data or data will be lost. For this reason, many SSDs solid state disk systems feature built-in battery backups and set of hard disks that mirror the memory. If power fails or a circuit goes bad, the system can still use backup data stored on its hard disks. Solid state disks is not a disk at all. This device very fast memory chips such as synchronous dynamic RAM, HDRAM, large scale SSD systems can store a terabyte or more of data. SSDs are gaining popularity among large organizations which need instant access to constantly changing data. The biggest drawback of RAM based SSDs is volatility. RAM circuits need constant power to store data or data will be lost. This is the solid state devices. Next we discuss about questions. First question, list 4 types of magnetic storage media commonly used with PCs. Next another question, list 7 types of optical storage devices that can be used with PCs. Next question, name 3 types of solid state storage devices. Next question, why is hard disk called a random access storage device? Next question, describe how a magnetic disk driver's read or write head can pass data to and from the surface of disk. Next question, what is the purpose of formatting a magnetic disk? Next question, what is the storage capacity of standard floppy disk? And last question is, how does a solid state disk store data? These are the questions in storage devices. These are the storage devices, floppies, CDs, DVDs, etc. Thank you for watching this video.